It's week 2. We're back, and some thought we never make it this far, but we're back with another episode of Bleacher Talk. It's a beautiful Wednesday night recording, and it might come out
Yep.
Thursday morning. We might wait till Friday, depends on how busy I get. But
I
we're
know.
back.
I
It's
don't
Will Tom
know.
and
I
Mom.
don't know why you do that. I really get excited
Well,
for it to be out Thursday. Nana gets excited, even though she didn't listen to it last week. And then I think waiting a whole day, you took out that excitement. So
well,
I would prefer. I think the one fan we have would prefer to be released tomorrow.
okay. Well, I will
Hop
try
on
my
it.
best. I'll
Hop
I'll
on it.
I'll hop on the train and get that going. But we're gonna get right into it. We got a lot to talk about today. We got some weekly
Mhm.
picks, a little MLB, a little football, a little fun mom segment that we don't know which direction that might take us, but we'll find out together. But
Don't
we're
know
gonna we're gonna
either.
start in the MLB. And
Mhm.
last weekend, the commissioner was interviewed on ESPN at the Little League Classic baseball game on Sunday night, and he
Yep.
got a question about expansion.
Hmm.
How does that look in the MLB? And he says, and he hinted that that could
Hmm.
be a direction that they go. MLB currently sits at 30 teams, expanding
Okay.
it to 32 teams,
Oh, that's
and
helpful.
it gets
Okay.
to
Thank you.
32, and then things start getting real interesting because it would.
Why?
He talked about then redoing divisions. As we have right now, 30 teams. There's 6 division, 5 teams in each division. If
Hmm.
you get to 32, the kind of everybody's been talking about it in the last couple of days. It's probably going to go to 8 divisions of 4 teams. And so then it's like, how do you start clamping? So the first thing we're going to discuss here today is 2 expansion
Hmm.
teams. Where did those 2 expansion teams go? Obviously, I think you could shoe in Nashville. Nashville's getting a team. They have a AAA team in the Nashville Sounds right now, but
Really? You think Nashville?
Nashville's the
Out of
new
all
Vegas.
places?
Nashville's the new Vegas. It is the place to go. It is the
Really?
hottest market out there for every sport. That is where they will have a team
Nashville.
for sure. Now,
Wait.
the second spot I think is
Mhm.
going to be the interesting one. Some people have hinted at Charlotte, North Carolina, giving a team back to Montreal in Canada, who had a team. Portland, Oregon
What
has
do they
actually
have? The
been a
Maple Leafs? No, that's hockey.
yeah. Montreal Expos used to be. I actually
Oh,
am not
the
sure.
Expos?
Yeah,
Oh, where'd
and
they
then
go?
they got sold
Just,
and became the Washington Nationals in
oh,
Washington
that's a
D.C.
stupid name. Okay, go
And
ahead.
then Portland, Oregon has also been a name thrown out there. They've been having a big push to get a professional major
Portland,
league.
Oregon?
Yeah, and so my question to
Hmm.
you is two
Mm-mm.
cities, 2 teams. Where
Hmm.
would you expand the Major League Baseball?
I can only answer that question. I can't have other comments and questions to go along with it
That's
because
the
I have
first one.
some.
That's the first one.
Oh, the
Then we
first
can,
one.
because then we're gonna talk
So
about
I
then we
don't
got to
like
talk about
so
like potting.
okay. So first of all, I'm glad to hear because I was reading about this and I was like 32 teams. Don't they already have like 30 teams? So I was like, well, what's the big deal? I was thinking like an expansion. I was like adding, go ahead and hit them hard. Add like 6 teams. If you're going to go big or go home, right?
Yeah,
But 2 teams, I'll take it. So Nashville, I'm not too sure about Nashville because I don't know. It's
it's not
Nashville.
your yeah,
What?
but Nashville for you like it makes sense why you say Nashville. Nashville's imagine when like you were in your 20s and how Vegas was. Like Vegas was the place to go. Everybody wanted to
So
go.
does
No,
Vegas have a team?
they're getting the Athletics are in Sacramento right now while their stadium's getting built in Vegas. So Vegas will have a team, but
Really?
yeah. So the Oakland A's are moving to
That's
Vegas,
that's right.
but they're in Sacramento right now. Um,
Yeah, but
but
our
our
guest is
guest
barking.
Rocco is
Our
trying to give
guest
his input.
Rocco is barking. Yo, Rock. Yo, Rock, quiet it down.
But
Oh, Dan's got the leaf blower going and he's doing it and he's at the doors, leaf blowing.
yeah,
And so he freaks out over it.
but Nashville's the new Vegas for anybody under the age of 40, and so
Yeah, I know.
but
I get that, which I find is so funny because Nashville used to be so wholesome and like music, country music, then it's Grand Ole
and it's
Opry, and
I
now
still
I
think
don't
it
know.
is. I mean, that's what it is. It's all music
Well, you're kind of
still.
saying it's a new Vegas.
Because it's every place everybody wants to go. I'm not saying
Mm,
you're going Broadway's a hit, but it's because there's music and bars in a scene.
Right. Yeah.
That's
No, I get you.
that's why it's the new Vegas because it's a place no one wants to go. Hey, let's go to Vegas. No, it's hey, let's go to Nashville. How many
See,
people?
here's the problem. We got timeshares, we got points. So I say, let's go to Vegas
But
because
like,
it's free.
ask anybody under the age of 40 if they've been to Nashville or Vegas, which one they've been
I
to the
know it is.
latest,
It's
and it's going
Nashville.
to be Nashville.
None of you kids want to go to Vegas on our
No,
points. I
no.
keep trying. I pawn them off free, no charge. Nobody wants to go to Vegas. But I am going to Nashville next month. Me and the gals. We're gonna
Yeah,
go whoop it up, maybe. Not
yeah.
really. Like whoop
But
it up till 8:30.
so I think Nashville's going to be a shoe in to get a team. I think the question is like where do you put that next team? Because you got to think of markets. You got to think of bigger
Why don't you
cities.
put them in the middle of the? Why don't you put them in the Midwest? Like who has nothing?
Where are you
South
going to put them?
Dakota. What does South Dakota have?
What?
South
But
Dakota
what?
has
But
nothing.
what market are you going to have in South Dakota? You're going to be playing games in the snow in April.
You could have a dome. Have a dome. They would probably love that.
I mean, that's the problem. Is
Put that in what Mitchell? Put that in Sturgis. Oh my gosh, you could use it for the biker rally.
for one, yeah, let's play a baseball game. Hey, that would have been a good answer. That would have been a good answer last week when I said,
I know.
"Hey,
I was just
where to?"
thinking, like they have the motorcycle races. You can put a baseball game in the middle of it. Rocco, yo, Rock, Dad's right there. I know. You can come up. You can come up and say hello. I think. What about Oklahoma? What does Oklahoma have?
Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma. Well, that's good. They have the memorial there.
They
I
also have
just
the NBA
don't
team,
know. Like
The NBA
so
champions.
my gut goes to the second place would be Vegas, but I remember now that when we were there 2 years ago when they were putting in the road racetrack for the
Hmm.
November Indy
The
race
F1,
road race that comes.
F1. Yeah,
Yeah, the F1 race that comes. They were talking about that they're also building, so they were starting to clear for the baseball stadium.
yep.
I just totally spaced that out. So I don't know where the second one where it would be good to go because you want to have a draw, you want to have the population, but I think it would be silly to put it in another state that already has a team.
Yeah.
Some of these states they have like 3 teams, 3 football teams, 3 baseball teams,
Well, I
whatever.
don't think that. I think you have to go into probably a state. That's why I think Charlotte's a big possibility because the only thing they are missing now they have a minor league baseball team in Charlotte, but the only power like sport they are missing the is baseball. They have
Really?
they have well North they got the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
They got a basketball team in the Charlotte Hornets.
Mm-hmm.
They got the Carolina
Do
Hurricanes in
they have a
hockey. They
do they
got
got a WNBA team?
no, they do not have a WNBA
See,
team.
they could have that too.
But that's not
Okay.
a power sport team. That's not a power sport. When you talk about the big four sports, it's basketball, baseball, football, hockey. I mean,
Okay. Is that just how it is?
yeah, that's just that.
Oh, hate mail goes to you.
But that's why I think Charlotte and Oregon, Portland, they've been just pushing. Like they have been
Who wants
pushing.
to go to Portland?
Well, Portland's got a
I just
very strong community when it comes to sports, and
do
they're
they?
they're very loyal. You just don't hear about it because all they have is they have an NBA team in the Portland Trailblazers, but they don't have a
Yeah.
football team. They don't have, a
Oh.
baseball team. So they have the NBA. They have the WNBA is going to Portland,
Mhm.
and then they got soccer. So
Okay.
I mean,
So how when they're making this big push to Portland, like who's making the big push? Like how do they do this? They
Portland
get the
baseball
mayor to call up? Do they get people to
just
write
just
letters?
yeah, they
What do
just
they who has the
trying
most
to
money? Is that how it
yeah.
goes?
I mean that's what it's going to be. But
But they have to look on the flip side of who's going to bring in money. Like
yeah,
you
I
can't
mean
throw a team in a
you got to
city that's
that's why I don't think the Midwest, like no major league teams going to Iowa, nobody's going to Kansas, nobody's going to Nebraska,
they can too.
nobody's
They
going to
fill the
Wyoming.
teams.
You got to
Wyoming, yeah, forgot
you got
about
to go
that
to you
state.
got to go to a city that's big enough that can support a major league baseball team. It's going to draw a fan, and it's going to
Just Charlotte's pretty. I was just in Charlotte in July. It's a beautiful city, but it is just so much. There's so many people. And I guess that's true for any, like if you look at any of the bigger cities. I guess I'm used to like Milwaukee, where the Miller Park, and I don't care, I'll never be Am fam. It's Miller Park, always and forever. Miller Park's on kind of the outskirts of Milwaukee.
yeah
So you don't get all that downtown chaos. But and maybe you wouldn't in Charlotte either. I
yeah
mean,
I'm
but
not, I
Charlotte
don't,
is it's a pretty city. It was
yeah
beautiful. So I
but
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to be creative and come up with my own spot that would be like, that's awesome. We should let them know that. But I was going for Vegas, and then I go for places like Arizona. Well, Arizona has a
They got the
team.
they got a team.
Utah. Who wants to go to Utah? I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, Colorado, they got a team. Wyoming, like you said, Wyoming's pretty, but Montana, a lot of these states are pretty, but I don't think they're going to have the draw. If you got to have the draw, so
Yeah.
it's probably going to end up Nashville. I can see the point in Nashville. So if I'm looking at it from a money making standpoint, probably right, Charlotte. Otherwise,
I think Montreal has a chance too. If I had to put
Montreal, really?
because
But you're talking about
they had
it's
a team.
cold.
They have a dome. They played a dome. Like that's but they had a team. They miss baseball there
Where is Montreal according
in
to like the
Canada.
map?
In
Well, no,
Canada.
no, no
North of the
bleep,
United
Dick
States.
Tracy. I know it's
Straight up.
north.
Straight up.
You mean what is that? Is that our 51st state?
It's in Quebec.
It's by
Province
Quebec.
the province of Quebec, isn't it?
Okay, so it's up around. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's
I had
like
to
on the
kind
other
of
side of
visualize
Lake
like
Erie
where it
or
was.
something.
I've been there. I just don't remember where it was.
Yeah, they speak
Because
French.
oui. Well, that's it. Will they be mean or will they speak? What will they do?
So, but I
I
think
think.
I think the bigger question out of this relocation is not getting to 32 teams, but how do you re divide divisions? Because I think the thing that's been talked about is if you go to eight, right now you got six divisions of five, you go to eight divisions of four,
Mhm,
and they would be more geographically um, grouped together because you want to build those more geographical
mhm,
rivalries. And I mean, it's great, but let's take a look at the NL East, for example. You have a team in New York, you have a
mhm.
team in Philadelphia, you got a team in
Okay.
Atlanta, you got a team in Washington D.C., and you got a team in Miami. They go down the whole East Coast, which is true. The NL
Okay,
East,
that's the East.
the
That's the East. Yeah,
Central,
I get it.
like it makes sense right now, but if you're gonna go four teams, you want them close geographically,
Sure.
and now who do you start pairing with who?
Yeah,
And
but so their timeout. Then that's my question. Then if you get two, you get one in Nashville and you get one in Charlotte. They're going to end up. Are they going to split them? Are they going to put them as in the same
I think it all depends on
division?
how you pair. I mean, when you look at, I mean, geographically, when you look at the map. So, like, New York, the Yankees, I
Yeah.
would assume would be in the same division as the Mets if they do this.
Mm-hmm.
Boston would probably be in that division, and you could probably
Boston.
pull, I mean, maybe Philadelphia, go down a little bit, and then
Sure. Sure.
the Florida, you would have, you would have Miami and Tampa Bay and
Mhm.
Atlanta, and maybe you go up to Charlotte, you know,
Okay, so you can bring in Charlotte because you don't have. I'm
and then
thinking.
like
Well, what about where would you? Because you got to go over to Texas. Where would
so
Texas go? Texas, Arizona,
so you'd have
California,
yes, you'd
Colorado.
have the Astros,
Mm-hmm.
you have Houston, you have Dallas, and where the
Mm-hmm.
Texas Rangers play, and then yeah, you could go up and get you would probably go over and you get Arizona, and then you could get
Mm-hmm.
Colorado or
Okay. Well, that would be your
because
four.
yeah, and then you would go like L.A. Both teams in L.A. Probably San
Uh-huh.
Diego and Vegas, and then
Okay.
the weird one is going to be like how would you get like San Francisco and you
Yeah.
go Seattle, and then like who are the other two teams because you got everybody at more. It's just like,
That's why you need one in Montana.
and that
You
that's
need
the
an
same.
Idaho team.
It's the same question you're going to run into when it comes to like St. Louis and Kansas City. Where do you group them? Do you group them in with
Yep.
the two Texas teams to bring them
Well, you could
more up in
do a
straight?
Midwest like a Midwest stretch there. I mean, it'd be
Yeah.
the two Texas teams, and you come up because who are you going to do for? You're going to have the Cubbies, the Sox, the Brewers, and the Twins.
Well, and like that's one group. I've also seen
Uh
the
huh.
Twins, the Twins, the Brewers, Detroit, Toronto, and gone just straight across the Great Lakes.
Really?
And
That
then you
would be
get and then
interesting.
because everybody's
Yeah,
like,
but it would take away from the rivalry.
but that's the
You
thing is
can't. You
what
get.
we consider. So like we consider the Cubs a rivalry, and
Mm,
the schedule has it so we play everybody. So it's not like we wouldn't play everybody.
right.
It'd just be at the amount of times you play somebody. The thing is like, do you consider the Brewers Cubs like we consider the Brewers Cubs a rivalry? But some
Huge. Yeah.
people consider the Cubs and Cardinals more of a rivalry because they've been playing
I've
longer.
heard that.
And
Yeah.
so like
I don't.
people are like, you can't split up the Cubs and the Cardinals. Like they need to be in the same division. So then do you go both
Okay.
Chicago teams and the both Missouri teams? Like and then you get into like
Who's the other
Pittsburgh and
Missouri
Cincinnati,
team?
Kansas City.
Okay. I always think of Kansas City as in Kansas, but I know it's Kansas City, Missouri. Okay.
Well, Kansas City is
Sorry.
in Kansas too, but
I know, but you said two
yeah.
Missouri teams. I
So
was
I,
in
I
Kansas.
think like that's going to be the fun part. The American League and National League will be fully abolished. I mean, that will be no longer a thing.
Isn't
Does it?
that kind of sad? So here, I get a question. Who
Yeah.
came up? Who came up with 32? And they said that he was kind of talking out of his butt too. That this came up a couple years ago,
I mean,
based on something
people been
else.
talking about expansion forever. I mean,
Okay, so but why 32? Why not 34? Why not really look
well,
at like, hey,
34 is not very easily divisible.
oh, for God's sakes, it comes down to math. Because
Well,
how
you
about
get
then you divide six, they have
then
six.
you got to
Or you
find
could do 35.
six cities who can pay and own an MLB franchise. I mean, that's just like you can't
Yeah,
just go
and
like
that okay. I get what you're
that
saying.
like what cities who can support it building stadiums. I mean, none of this would happen in the next 5 years, probably. I mean,
Really? They're looking
well, I
further
mean,
out than that?
oh yeah, I mean, you know how long? Look how long it's
How
taken
long did it
Vegas to
take to
build
do the
this.
last expansions? Because I remember when the Colorado Rockies came around. I mean, I was in high school.
I
I
couldn't even
was
tell you the
young.
last like
I think I was just born then. That's right. I was just born
The Washington Nationals have to be the last expansion team or not expansion team. They got to be the last. They got to be the newest team, and that was probably
after leaving Montreal.
yeah. But
But
they still
they're not really an expansion team. They just moved.
they just got
So
yeah.
I'm talking about
Somebody
new
bought
team.
them.
I'm talking about brand new team.
Yeah, and that
When was the
I
last
don't.
time they did brand new teams? 90s, right? Early 90s.
It's got
Trying
to
to
be
think.
probably like the Texas Rangers.
Rangers
Like
and the Rockies. Look it up. We
I'm
got the
looking.
World Wide Web. We got www right at our fingertips there. I can't mess with mine though because it might screw up
Yeah.
my segment because I never know what I'm touching on that thing. Oh, check this out. Now he's napping on my floor. It's really good. He's being a good boy.
Okay, so the last new ML Major League Baseball teams that created were the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Tampa
Mm-hmm.
Bay Rays, both joining the league in 1998 as part of the league's most recent
Oh,
expansion.
98.
So they
I didn't
haven't,
care about them.
the league hasn't expanded since I was born.
You weren't born in 98. For God's sakes, I was still drinking in college. You were born
I
in
know.
99.
That's why I
I was
said
still
they
drinking in college
haven't done
then
anything
too.
since they haven't expanded since I was born.
Oh, okay. I hear what you're saying.
So
Oh,
so yeah, so
you're putting
93,
it as the year.
yeah, so 93 the
20,
Colorado Rock.
27 years.
So 93 was when the Rockies and the Florida and Miami got their teams.
So what do you
2005
think
was
that is though? Money?
oh
Or nobody?
100%. I mean,
Okay.
you gotta have an owner buy it, like pay for everything. And now, I mean, the price of a Major League Baseball team in '98 is a little different than what the price is.
My whole big thing is I don't understand. I'm coming from this from a total like whatever. I don't understand why do it then. Like, do they need to make more money? Do the cities need more of a draw for sports? Do they just want to
Because
do
you
it because
got
they
it.
want
You
more people to
have to
play?
grow. You have to grow. It's the same
Grow.
reason
Well,
why
who is it grow?
the audience, the areas you hit, your markets,
Just
TV
make bigger
markets.
stadiums. Just add seats.
But adding seats in New York doesn't get you fans in Tennessee.
So they want to expand their fan base.
They have to.
Okay. Okay.
Definitely, it comes down to money and expanding the fan base. So
Okay.
it'll be a fun thing to see. It's the same reason why there's a lot of expansion talks from every sport. I mean, really, other than hockey, I would say that I mean I don't follow hockey much, but
Okay.
from NBA to WNBA to MLS to
Well, WNBA I've heard about. They've expanded. They've had some expansion teams
yeah,
recently.
they're going to be getting
Yeah.
4 new teams within the next 4 years.
So
So
how come they can move so fast? And baseball, well, I guess baseball is to build the stadium. They can just go
yeah,
ahead and take over another
it's a
stadium.
little different from the money standpoint, I think. So, but yeah, so
Okay, so
we'll keep an eye on the baseball expansion and see what
where
happens.
they land. So where did we conclude? We concluded that it's going to be Nashville and it's going to be Charlotte, probably.
That's my and then I'd go Nashville
I
one,
just
Charlotte
don't.
two, Montreal three.
It'll be interesting if it comes. I just met somebody from Portland, and I know Oregon is a beautiful state. I know that there's beautiful areas, but she lives in a part of Portland, and she said it's not beautiful. So
Well,
I think about bringing the draw. If you live on the outs, if you build on the
yeah,
outskirts,
but every
outskirts,
city has not the beautiful area. Go to Chicago.
Yeah, I know.
Go to
No,
New
no.
York City. Go to Miami. Go to
Chicago is
Texas.
beautiful. I was just in Chicago. It was beautiful downtown. I just want to tell people, go to
Yeah.
Chicago. It's
Is there a baseball
beautiful.
stadium downtown?
No, it's on the south side. No, oh no, yeah, that was yeah, no.
There's one on the north side, one on the south side, none in the middle.
Yeah. But
Just
it was
go
beautiful downtown.
go ask
I was
people if
right by
there's a
the
nice
river.
area of Detroit. Like,
Hey, I was downtown Detroit too. I was right there on
yeah.
the lake. It was
But
beautiful.
talking about Detroit, actually, they got a pretty good
Okay,
football team. They had a pretty good team last year. They had a chance to go to the Super
they
Bowl.
did. I
That's why we're going to
like the
transition
Lions.
into the NFL. And
Oh
as
boy,
we sit here
here
and
we go.
we get closer and closer to the start of what we will call the 2025-2026 NFL season, we're going to
Dun,
talk a
dun,
little bit about
dun.
some real contenders. And I think this is going to be a great time to really, throw out bias, throw out like go Bears, go Pack, the Dallas Cowboys are going to win it again talk because
Oh
a lot of
no,
people always
God.
say this is our year, this is our team's got a chance, and like let's just be realistic. Not every team has a chance to win a Super Bowl. It's just
No.
your roster's not built. And so I
One
want to talk
team's gonna
about
win the Super Bowl.
yeah.
One.
I want to just talk to you, mother, and see
Oh
who
boy.
who do you have as some real contenders to actually at the end of the day, if you had to put money on it, they could win a Super Bowl. Did you do your homework? It's a real question. Doesn't look like it.
So, okay, so do you want to have mom's wish list or do you want to have my I read some stuff and I have a better answer that's
if if I gave you
foundational?
if I gave you $50 right now and you had to put it, I want to know if I gave you $50 and you had to bet it on a team
Ah,
to go to the Super
I
Bowl to
put
win
it
it.
on Chiefs. I put on Mahomes, which
Okay,
really makes me kind
so
of want to
why
barf in my
why
mouth
why
because I like
why?
Mahomey. I'm
Oh,
gonna rant. I like Mahomey. He was one of my favorites coming out, but enough rings. Like it's great. Although I do love Tommy. So and Tommy had a lot of rings too. So that's
it's a
but it's different. I
why is
don't
it
know.
different?
It isn't. It's the same.
Yeah,
But I think it's because Taylor Swift. I don't like seeing her at the games.
what's wrong
Just
with Taylor Swift?
stop showing her on TV. Make it about football. But anyways, that's my rant.
Join the market. She's making the market bigger. She's actually
She
she
has
has
increased the market. Yeah,
she
I
but
know.
she
That's
knows football.
somebody said that. So kudos to her.
She's really
Well, she's
dove into the
there. She's got to. I mean, her
she
boyfriend
really
played.
she really is diving into the fact of like I want to know what's going on and I want to understand the game, and she really does.
She's doing good. And
Yeah,
it's a good game to understand and learn. So
yeah,
I applaud her for doing that. No, it's going to be, I think what I get sick of is I get sick of the same teams winning it over and over and over again. Like
yeah.
you build those dynasties. I don't,
You're not a dynasty
I have a,
person.
I'm not a dynasty person. I'm not, although I did like the show in the 80s, used to watch it with Nana. But I, I have a thing for the Detroit Lions because their coach just gosh, if you want to see somebody who plays with heart and passion and
Dan Campbell.
oh, so when they were, I mean, they've been so close. And so part of me wants to be like, I wouldn't put the $50 on them though. I'd put the $50 on Mahomey and all that get along gang. But I was reading, this is what throws me for a loop.
Yeah.
I was reading, so then I think about like who's going to be good. Well, everybody, around here is like, "Oh, the Packers have a chance." Packers don't have a chance. Packers don't have a chance.
I think they have a
We know
chance,
the
but
Bears don't have a chance.
I wouldn't put
Although
money
Caleb
on the
did
Packers.
really good on
Okay,
Sunday.
preseason. Yeah, he did play
Yeah,
good
but he
preseason.
did. But they were really headed. It's all preseason. But they have here the Ravens
Yeah.
and the Bills.
Those
I
are the
guess
two
the
teams.
Bills
Those are the two teams I was going to mention. Those are the two teams
and
that I think.
see. I like the Eagles too, but
Yeah.
that's because I got colleagues that work in Philadelphia. They're from
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, so
Yeah.
I get. Um, but this is then the Kansas City Chiefs. Those are the four teams that are contenders for Super Bowl
So
2026.
isn't that interesting? Three AFC teams, only one NFC team.
Hmm.
So
So what is
only.
that? So what do you think that comes down to coaching? Comes where players go?
Well,
What do you
I think I mean
money?
those are the four teams that I would have thrown in there on the NFC side. The NFC side's so interesting because people would the Eagles I think are there. I mean obviously they won it last year. They're the reigning champions.
Hmm.
You go down and you start trying to figure out who's the next, and people are like, well, Detroit. Okay, but Detroit lost both their offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator, and they have not looked
I
great.
did not know that. Okay, where'd they go? The head coaches?
Yeah, one's the head coach of the Chicago Bears, and
I think I saw
the
that too.
the other one's
Okay.
the
I
head
think
coach of
that's
the New
why
York
I
Jets.
saw that. Okay. Okay.
So I think Detroit's
Hey,
Green
I
Bay.
don't know at all. That came out clear.
Yeah.
This
I
is,
think
I
Green Bay has
know.
a chance to make a Super Bowl. I really think they have an
For
opportunity.
real?
They
Are
have
you that, you're that strong of
okay,
a
but
fan that you think that?
I think that they have a chance to make a Super Bowl, and this is why. Matt LaFleur is a great coach, has not lost. Jordan Love is a quarterback that is good
He's
enough
good.
to make a Super Bowl. They have good receivers, they have a good tight end, they have a good running back, and their defense is performing. I'm not saying that I would put money for them to win a Super Bowl, but I think coming out of the NFC because of where the NFC is and how weak it is, that
Okay.
they
So
would
you
do. They
based
have a
on
chance.
that.
Now I still think they're a little bit of a step behind the Eagles, just because the Eagles are very connected when it comes.
Mm-hmm.
They got Jalen Hurts, who's a fantastic quarterback for that system. They got
Mm-hmm.
Saquon Barkley, who is a beast of a man. They have receivers who can go up and down the field no problem, and they got a really good defense. So I think the Eagles are, but that's why the NFC is so. You could even
You
throw
do.
Tampa Bay in the NFC side just because of how because Baker's like so the NFC is now the AFC is a juggernaut. And I think you named the three teams. The Ravens, they
Mm-hmm.
have Lamar
See,
Jackson, who's an MVP caliber quarterback. They have Derrick
yeah,
Henry at
yeah,
running
that's
back, MVP caliber running back. They have
mm-hmm.
receivers. They have the defense. They can just got to put the pieces together in a puzzle. My personal pick
Mm.
to win the Super Bowl
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
is the Buffalo Bills. I think that this is
Really?
the Josh Allen is he's just
Buffalo Bills. I'm moving my phone here so I can look
he
down.
is
I'm not
just
looking off to the
not
side.
he just hasn't got over that hump. He hasn't. It reminds me of a lot of Josh Allen versus Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs is a lot like Manning against Brady. And Peyton only won two Super Bowls, one with
Yeah.
Indianapolis, one with Denver.
Yep.
Both times he finally got over that hump to beat, Tommy Boy in the playoffs. So if
I don't.
Josh Allen can get over the hump, which once again, he's an MVP quarterback. They got a good running back. They have receivers. They have a
Mhm.
defense. And let me tell you, if they can find a way to get a home game in an AFC championship game, I think they pull it out instead of having to travel all the time. But with that being said, the Chiefs,
Mhm.
they're good. They're solid on
So
paper. Andy Reid is a phenomenal head coach. I just don't think that at some point teams catch up. It's no different than what the Patriots are. At some point, a team's
yeah.
going to catch up and beat you. Um, you can be great, and they can win it every other year. But my bet, if
Mhm.
I had to put money down right now, would be the Buffalo Bills. And I
Really?
really think
I'm-
that the Green Bay Packers have a legitimate shot just because of how the NFC stacks up. Their schedule, the division is a lot easier. I mean, the NFC North, people got to remember, is they had three teams in double digit wins last year. Like between the Packers, the
I
Vikings,
didn't remember that.
and Detroit. So it's a stacked division, but that weekend's the division's got weaker. I mean, Detroit's lost their coordinators. They got a good team. They got a
Mhm.
good defense, but you lose two of your biggest coordinators, it's gonna hurt. Minnesota's going with a whole new quarterback. They got a rookie quarterback. That's gonna do some things. Chicago's got a new
Really?
head coach.
I didn't know the Vikings got a rookie that's going
Well,
around.
he's
Is it
technically
did
was a
they who
rookie.
got the number one draft pick?
Tennessee Titans
Okay.
in
Oh, oh
Nashville.
yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay.
But JJ McCarthy for the Vikings technically was drafted last year, but he hurt himself in preseason. Was out all year, so this is his first season. So I consider that a rookie.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
but the NFC is just so I don't want to say depleted, but they're at a lower level, I think, from top to bottom than the AFC is right now. But and in the playoffs, you only got to go through your side. So I legitimately I don't know if the Eagles can repeat. I think the way they play is going to finally get caught up. And now that there's a year of film of
Really?
how they use Saquon, but I mean, I still put them up there. I would put the Packers up there, and like that's coming from a very like not
But you put
biased.
the Packers up there because we have a weaker because we're weaker. The
Yeah,
just
because I
the
think how things lay out, like they give themselves the opportunity. I think a shocker team that could be up there could be the Washington Commanders. I really do.
What do you
Um,
think about the Bears?
I don't think they can compete. I don't think Caleb
At
Williams is their
all?
guy.
Do you think
I
they
don't
can
think
win?
I think they'll win, but I think they'll be lucky to go 500. I think with a new
That's what
head
I was just going
coach.
to ask you. You think they can do 500?
I think they'll be lucky to be honest with you. And it's nothing against them, but
Okay.
I don't think Caleb Williams is the guy. Um,
You don't think the new coach? You don't think?
I think Ben Johnson's a good coach, but he's never been a head coach. You know,
Well, they said that he's the one that's going to bring them together.
I mean, he
I
might.
mean, after Sunday, you'd think that, it was, oh,
But yeah, the Bears
everything
go and
was
beat
falling in.
to go beat the team that I'd put money on to win the Super Bowl 38-0. So, but the NFC West, the joke. The NFC South. I mean, no one's
What?
picking Atlanta. No one's good. Like Tampa Bay, maybe. Like
Yeah.
Baker has a good year. You never know what could happen down there.
Oh, that's right. Baker's down there still.
So,
I forget Baker's down there. He took over.
but I think my real contender would be the Buffalo Bills. I just
You're
feel
gonna
it's
be
their
part of the
year.
Bills Mafia.
Hmm.
You gonna get yourself some gear? Gonna wear some gear?
Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna go jump through a table. Light it on fire, jump through a table, just like they do it in the parking lots.
Just don't tell Joey. Just don't pull one of your tables from home. Go find a table outside. Start
But
smashing up furniture.
those are
Okay,
those are my
I don't know.
teams.
So I was with the Bills. What was it? That must have been 2021, 2022. Um, when they were doing fantastic,
Hmm.
and everybody was rallying around because of the one player that had the
Yeah,
cardiac
Damar Hamlin.
tamponade. Yeah. Thank you, because I knew his name forever. Right now I'm just brain farting it. Anyways,
He died in front of
um,
our eyes.
he did several times.
Came back to life.
Yep, came back.
Thank you to the medical
Um,
team for that.
kudos to them. Kudos to everybody
Yeah.
who handled that well. But I was cheering for the Bills that year. I
Yeah.
really was. And then the next year I kind of was doing the same thing, but that's when Detroit caught my eye. So
Yeah. And I'd be
so
interested.
if I'm gonna put a heart into it, I'm gonna cheer for Detroit. Don't tell
And I
anyone.
mean, I think
I'll wear my
Detroit's.
Bear stuff, but I'm gonna cheer for
I think
Detroit.
Detroit's good, but I think it'd be interesting to see how they are without their two coordinators. I mean, you lose your offensive and defensive coordinator. Like
Yeah, that is a
that's a
lot. I
lot of
didn't
your
realize they
coaching.
lost
It's a
two
lot of coaching,
coordinators.
and
I should have
I
put two
mean,
and two together, but I'm not up on it this year.
I don't know how much like I didn't dig into see how what the coordinators did compared to like what the head coach does because sometimes you have coordinators that don't like they're coordinators but they don't do anything like Belichick. I mean, that guy
Mm.
had coordinators, but he was the one that was really making decisions in the game. So, but I don't think Dan Campbell's that. Like, I think Dan Campbell's the guy that
Billy.
he relies on his team. But yeah, well, it'll be fun to
All
see
right.
things get started here. The Thursday after Labor Day. So would that be first, second, third?
That's a fourth.
September 4th.
September 4th.
We got games September 4th. Then we got games September 5th,
Yeah.
Friday
We
night,
got
and then we
games
wait till
September 6th. Then September 7th.
no games on that Saturday. College football on the 6th. But you go the 4th, 5th,
Right.
7th, 8th. 4 days of NFL.
There's games on that Friday.
Yep. The
I don't like it that they're doing that. I don't like it.
Chiefs
I want to go
Chiefs
back.
and Chiefs and
I
Chargers.
want a 1985 all of this. 1985 all of this.
Everybody plays it Sunday at noon.
And 3 o'clock. Why do we gotta have? I mean, there was a time in my life where I liked it but Wednesdays were the only day that I had to find something to do. Right?
Yeah.
We had Thursdays, then you had Friday, then you had Saturday college, you had Sunday, you had Monday. What was Tuesday? Tuesday was that college. There was some reason there was football on Tuesdays.
Maction, college football. Maction. I don't know if that's what you're thinking about.
I don't know. I got pen in my hand. But now it's too much. It's too much.
It's all about
It's
finding
not
TV
okay.
time,
It's
prime
not okay.
time,
Yeah, I know, but I just think it's funny that it's just the American way. If some is good, more is better. So put football on 24 hours a day. Then you burn people out. Then okay.
Too much.
Well, that's a lot of games to watch. I will be on it though. I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna do it.
Got a survivor pool again this year, so you got to make sure you have
Got your money in?
I signed up before you, don't worry.
I didn't see your name. What's your name?
Can't tell you.
Is that the name?
Nope. Nope.
That'd be a great name. It was like there's a bar in Stoughton called Whatever Bar. And so you ask people like, where'd you go last night? And they're like, I don't know, whatever bar. We're like, no, but where's the bar? It's Whatever Bar. It's
Whatever
like,
bar.
well, doesn't it have a name? The name is Whatever Bar. It's hilarious.
It's like naming a restaurant, don't care. And it's like, hey, where do you want to go to dinner tonight? Don't care. Sounds good.
That's a great name.
Go. But
That's clever.
yeah.
I'm gonna do that. Open a restaurant.
But
it's like naming your kid Hey You.
Yeah, exactly. But
Hey,
we'll see what the NFL takes place here in a couple weeks.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll stay on top of it.
I'll let you take over now.
But we know what we should do. We make these bets. So we've made several bets in our lifetime against each other. We should put some money on Super Bowl right now. Right now, who's going to go?
Oh,
Not bait, heart. So you want the Bills. You're saying with your heart, it's the Bills.
that's who I would pick to win the
So
Super Bowl.
crap, with my heart, I'm saying the Lions. I'm going to lose. We're going to put $1.
Okay.
We'll bet $1. But if I win, I get all the bragging rights. I'm going to buy myself a trophy. I'm going to get a plaque for the fridge.
I can't wait for you to have a trophy that says the Detroit Lions Super Bowl champion in your house. I hope they win just for how you have to deal with that at your house. Good luck. Good luck, Bears fan.
I'll
Well,
have a bear covering over it.
but now we get out of the NFL and we head into your whatever segment you have for us this
No,
week.
wasn't there more?
We're gonna do
We have the
weekly
weekly
picks.
college picks. You want to do those? You
That's
want to do my
after we're
segment?
we're gonna do yours and then
Oh,
we're gonna jump.
okay.
We're gonna
I didn't
wrap up
know.
the
I
show
didn't
with
know
some
how this
weekly
goes.
picks. We're gonna wrap up the show with some weekly picks. Didn't
So
listen to my
I've been putting a
pre-production
lot
meeting.
of thought into this.
Okay. So what are we doing today?
Well, I'm going to explain it, but you got to be
Oh,
patient because
okay.
I got to tell you the backstory because it took a lot of thought. So I've been thinking about this. I want to do something that's a little that helps people learn, gives you you're going to learn something you've never known before.
Okay.
You're going to go, oh, interesting, fun, stupid fact, right?
Okay.
But then I got caught up in trying to think of a cool name.
Oh.
So right now, the name is called Mascot or Made Up.
Oh, okay.
So what we're figuring out, if it's a mascot or if it's made up,
Uh-huh.
and then and then I want you to try to guess what school it's from.
Sounds good.
Okay. Okay. I have 11 of them, but I probably shouldn't do 11. There's a lot of. So
Are my first question here before we get into this, are they college mascots? Or are they all
yes, college.
Sparks?
So this is college
Okay.
mascots.
Okay.
And so my first title was going to be made up mascot name or mom's drunk again. But I thought that wasn't. I'm not drunk again.
I like
so
I
I
like
don't
I
get
like your
drunk.
title. I like your title.
Think mascot or made up. Oh,
Yeah.
dog's back. Okay. Blue hens.
It's real.
Where are
Delaware.
they from? What the hell? How'd you know that? See, I knew that this is gonna totally backfire on me. You're gonna be like, Blackhawk Community College.
Delaware Blue
Okay.
Hens.
You know them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Their first year in FBS football actually is this year. Transition. They're in the I believe the
I don't know
Colonial
what that
Athletic.
is, so I'm going to say, oh,
I think they're in the Colonial Athletic Association for other sports, the CAA.
the Colonial Athletic Association. They
Yeah,
have that
maybe
because
the
they're part of the
Coastal.
colonies.
Maybe it's
That's
the
silly.
Coastal Athletic Association, but they had a crazy run in their conference tournament in men's basketball actually last year, so that's a big reason why. But
Okay.
hit me. What's the next one?
That's a lot of good information that I don't even know what to do with.
Yeah.
Okay. Peter the Anteater.
Peter the Anteater.
I'm glad that you plucked your nose hairs because I can see right up your nose right now.
Peter the Anteater is real. And I'm trying to
You are
remember.
correct.
I'm trying to remember what school
Where's he
he's
from?
at. That's what I'm trying to. I want to say UC Irvine.
Shut the front door. How do you know this? God, you are like a freak of nature. The Fighting Pickle.
The Fighting Pickle. That's fake.
So real.
Is it really?
Yes.
The Fighting Pickle.
Do
There's
you want
only
to know where
one.
they're from?
Hit me with it.
North Carolina School of the Arts.
Oh yeah, I would never have known that. Would never. That's not even Division 1. Like I have. You're way out. You're way in the
No,
good booty.
I think. Oh no, this wasn't the one that had D1s. Yeah. Nope. This is just mascot or
Okay.
made up.
Okay.
All it is. I got a really good one on here. I can keep looking at my lap. I can't say it yet. Charlie the Choker.
Fake.
It's totally real.
Where's
This
Charlie the Choker?
mascot,
Where's Charlie the Choker
this
from?
mascot is a shirtless man with a rope around his neck to carry logs. You know where he's out of?
Where?
Guess the state. I'm gonna let you
Oregon.
guess the state.
Oregon.
Nope.
Is it the Pacific Northwest? Washington?
Yes. Yep.
So Washington.
Grays Arbor College in Aberdeen, Washington.
You should have made this only Division One. I would have known this all if it was Division One.
No, it was mascot or made up. Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Wooshok.
Whoosha. Like that's too
Whoosh.
not. That's too weird not to be like real. There's no way you would have came up with that by yourself.
You're gonna be floored. It's real. This is a.
That's why I said it was real.
It's a bale. I think it said it was a bale of hay. Like he's like this, like the tide, or corn. It's not corn stalks. It's a bale of hay. I'd have to get a picture.
What school is this?
Wichita State University.
Oh, the Shockers.
Yeah, Wooshokers. Wooshok.
I didn't know that was their mascot's name.
Yeah, you should. I gotta. I'll bring up the picture later. That is.
I know exactly what he looks like. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. So what is it? That's hay, right? Yeah. It's like a bale. It's like a round bale of hay. It's not like a round
it's a stalk.
one, but
it's a stalk.
It's a stalk. They're stalks. Okay. Archie the Fighting Artichoke.
Archie the Fighting Artichoke. Once again, that seems too like it's got to be real.
It is. Guess where they're out of?
Texas? Like
Scottsdale Community College.
And out of where? In Scottsdale Community.
Scottsdale, Arizona.
Well, when you're talking Scottsdale Community College,
well, it could have been. You're right. It could be Scottsdale, Idaho, which I don't even know if there's one. The students are mad at the faculty or whomever runs the school, so they came up with a really stupid mascot, Archie the Fighting Artichoke. So there you go. All right. Sammy the Banana Slug.
I also think this is real. I don't think any of these are fake. I think you probably put all real on there because you couldn't. There's no way if they were fake, you would have had to come up with a creative name. So they're all real. They're all real. They're all real.
Sammy the Banana Slug
is real. He's a real mascot.
Where's he out of?
Probably like Virginia at the.
So wrong.
At the. Basketball only community college for left-handed players.
No, you can be. Hey, that's where Nana went. And Aunt Ree. University of California, Santa Cruz.
Oh. UCSC.
Let's do Banana Slug. It's a good idea.
What's next? What's real next?
No, this one.
Is this one fake?
I can't tell you. You got to guess.
Okay.
Speedy the Geoduck.
Real.
Real.
Yeah, told you.
Guess what college?
Speedy the Geoduck?
Yep.
The Geology School of Oregon.
That's really good because the ducks. No, Evergreen State University, silly.
Forgot, yeah.
Oh, Evergreen State College.
Yeah. How could I forget about the Geoducks from Evergreen State?
See how much smarter you are? You can take this back to the athletic department tomorrow. You're going to just be smacking.
I hope you put the leathernecks on there. They're pretty real.
That mascot's cute. That's adorable. That's not goofy. They actually had Bucky Badger on there as a badger being. I'm like, they're silly. Okay. Next one. Big Red.
Yeah, that's Nebraska.
No.
What is it?
Western Kentucky. It's a big red blob. Looks like Grimace, but he's red.
The Hilltoppers. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, the mascot's name. Yeah, Big Red, but they're the Hilltoppers.
Oh, they are?
That's like
Big Red.
Just
That's all
like
mascots. Mascot are made up, not
yeah, but so is Nebraska. Their mascot's name is Big Red. He's a big inflatable thing. So just want to throw that out
like at the
there.
car, at the car dealership, the thing that
He's
goes
more of
in.
like a big like wobble. Like just look up Big Red Nebraska.
Might be the same. Might he might have copied them because that's this guy looks like
Let me
Grimace,
see.
except he's red. Okay, I got two more. Cayenne. The name is Cayenne.
Oh, this is
Don't look it
this is
up.
this is no, this is Big Red. Their mascot at Nebraska,
Oh,
and
really? They
then
call him Big Red? Okay.
yeah, they do. And this is what I was thinking about, but this is Lil Red. So
Oh, so cute.
okay, what's
I
the next one?
Little Red was on there. Cayenne.
Just Cayenne.
Hmm.
That's real, and it's in Louisiana, part of the cayenne peppers.
It's a cayenne pepper.
Is it
Guess
is it
guess what city in Louisiana?
University of Louisiana Lafayette, part of the
Yes,
Raging Cajuns?
you're reading it. You cheated.
Where my life? Nope.
That's it. And the number one, this is going to be great. So we've gone through 11 of them, even though I was only going to do 10 because this tops it. Scrody.
Gotta be real. Where is Scrody out of? What mascot? What
Look at
college?
look at this.
That's terrible. Mom, this is for kids. You can't put that on the air.
Well, it's a costume. So he's out of Scrody is the unofficial mascot because they can't get it past of Rhode Island School of Design, which is basically a penis in a scrotum costume. Guess what their cheer is?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
William, you should
This
want to
podcast
know.
is gonna have a short life if stuff gets aired.
All right.
I got a
I'm just
reputation
saying
to live up to.
oh yeah. That's the number one oddest mascot. And that's my segment. And so what it was supposed to be was mascot or made up, but these were so funny. There's so many of them that I'm like, if I start making them up, it's just not, I can't even make them up. I should.
I wish you would have done weird Division 1 mascots, and I had to guess the school because I could have done that so well.
See, I didn't want you to do it well though. I wanted you to learn something.
I like to
You're
test.
smarter. You're
Like
a better person.
I'm very good at like logos and college logos. I can look at any logo in college and tell you at the Division 1 level and tell you what
Yeah,
school it is.
well,
I'm a
I know Rain Man, but this now expanded your brain.
yeah,
This made you a smarter person.
but
Don't you
well,
know more?
back to Division 1 sports now, where we really matter. Okay,
Okay.
we're gonna jump into our weekly picks, bringing back one of our favorite segments. We got some games. We're gonna make some picks, and we finally have some like we didn't get to do this last week because we're not doing preseason football picks. Like we want the
Yeah, we're
real
not
deal. We want the real stuff in
real.
week 0. I don't know why the college football system does this, and they have a week 0. Like why don't we just call this week 1 and have like move on? But
Right.
we need to go with week 0 as if like we're not going to call this week 1 because
Why do they do that? I don't like it when anything does it. Like they have day zero. It's so confusing. Day zero at a conference. Should I be at the conference or not be at the conference? Zero
yeah.
usually means you
Maybe
don't do
I'm gonna
anything.
Google why do we call it.
Yeah, why? That's just dumb. Tell them to knock it off. I mean, zero's a number. So for all the math people out there, I'll acknowledge that it's a number, but don't have a day. I guess you have ground zero, but what's ground zero? Are we
Oh,
always at ground zero?
this is why. So in college football, week 0 refers to the week of games played before the official start of the season, which is traditionally the Thursday before Labor Day weekend. The term week 0 is used because it's the first week of games for some teams. It's not the official start of the season for a majority of FBS programs.
What? Well, that's not right.
The
Why don't you just have
NCAA,
them all start during the official?
yeah. So
That's insane. I'll tell you right now, ESPN doesn't acknowledge that. They say week one.
teams playing in week 0 get an early start to their season, and in some cases can use it as a second bye week if they choose not to schedule a 13th game.
What?
Yeah,
That doesn't make sense. I don't think they should get to choose any of that.
but
It should all be the same. Okay, so
I don't know.
week
I don't.
0.
Week
It's
0. We got 5
wait, timeout.
FBS.
I'm going to call a big fat timeout.
Okay.
So week 0 is what, September 4th, you said?
No, September week 0 is this weekend, August 23rd, 3 days from now.
Okay. Yeah, ESPN calls that week 1.
Well, because they combined week 1 on the ESPN app this weekend, and then
So none of
everything
these
next week.
games count?
No, they all count.
Okay.
It's just before
I
the
just want to make
traditional
sure if I'm
start of
if
college
I'm
football.
making money that I'm making
Yeah.
money on the game that
No, no.
matters.
So we'll keep our records of picks throughout this football season, and then
Are you
we'll
gonna
add
do that?
basketball games.
Because I
Yeah,
I can't
of
do
course
that.
I will.
I
Of
don't want
course
to.
I
I
will.
don't want to do that.
But
Okay.
we got 5 games this weekend, and some of them are projected to be pretty close.
Okay.
Some of them. So I will read the game, and
How
I
come
will
I got
tell
more
you
than 5?
on Saturday, August 23rd in
Hold
FBS.
on, McFly. I got I only got one game for the 23rd. I got one
That's
game on the
because
28th.
that's because if you look, you're probably looking at just top 25 teams playing that day, and we got to go to FBS on
Hold
the
the
ESPN.
phone. Is that even on ESPN? That's not even an option.
It
I'm on
is because
NCAA football.
okay. Well, it's an option because I'm literally doing it right now.
Yeah. Okay, well, you just tell me,
Yeah,
and then
you just look at the camera, put the phone
I'm gonna
down.
just
I will read the teams and what the spread is as of right now to help you
okay.
gauge, and you can give me your picks, and then I'll give you mine as well. We open up
Okay.
with the in Ireland once again this year,
What?
because
Why?
in Dublin, because we got to expand the sports to other countries to try to make us more popular. Um, we're going worldwide.
I
So
whatever.
Iowa State plays
Okay.
an opening week 0 Big 12 game, conference game against the Wildcats of Kansas State. It is the
Hmm.
number 22 team in the country, Iowa State, taking on the number 17 team,
Hmm.
Kansas State, in the country. And the Wildcats of Kansas State are favored by -3. So they're favored by 3 points. Win by a field goal.
Kansas State
Kansas State's favored.
is
So this
favored to
is just
win.
straight up no like pick you get. We're not like, hey, you pick Kansas State, but they got to cover the 3. No, this is just we're going straight up picks today.
And K State is
Unless
picked to win. I'm
so
looking at it
unless
right here in ESPN.
actually this is how we're doing this, and I'm changing the rules because I like to have fun. So you can pick this.
Okay, Dad.
You can you can pick your winner. So if you pick the favorite to win, you get 1 point, right? So if you pick Kansas State to win straight up, 1 point. If you pick Kansas State to win and cover their spread of 3, you get 2 points. And if you pick the underdog to win, you get 2 points. And if you get to pick the underdog to cover, you get 1 point.
That's a lot. That's pretty complicated. So I'm just going to tell you what I got. I hope you track.
Yeah.
Well, it's recorded, so we're
Yep.
going to be able to come back and argue
Yep.
about what you said later.
Yep.
I pick K State. I will always pick K State.
Are you picking them this to win straight up, or are you taking them at the 3 points?
No, I'm picking them to win straight up.
Okay.
That
Me
being
too.
said,
Me too.
but I get more points if I also say they're going to cover.
So if they win and cover, you get 2 points, but you get 0 points if they win and don't cover, just to let you know. So
Oh, see, that wasn't in the original.
yeah.
It's all about those guidelines again.
Yeah.
Okay, just straight up win.
Yeah.
Straight up win.
I got
K State.
K State winning too. Mostly I know absolutely nothing about either one of these teams. But I hate Iowa State with a passion, and I wish they would lose every single football game every single year. So
Feel pretty strongly about that,
yeah,
don't you?
can't
I think you have a
stand them.
vein bulging
Can't
out of your
stand their
head.
fan base. Can't stand their football team. Can't stand their university.
Oh, this Hawkeye's getting upset.
I would rather be unemployed living in a box under a freeway bridge than take a job at Iowa State. So
Wouldn't
that's
that
where I
be
stand.
funny if you got offered like in the athletic department?
Can't get offered if you don't apply.
I don't know. Maybe your mommy will put in a good word in for you.
But
That would be really, oh man, you'd have to put on those colors and go to work every day.
no, don't.
Would you like put in all the graphics backwards and just write like gibberish about all the
I
all
I
the
I,
athletes?
I would act like I have 2 left hands.
Again, again, Nana is my left-handed guru. I can write with both hands.
But
Pretty cool.
the
Okay.
next game on our docket, a little bigger spread here. UNLV takes on Idaho State.
Mm-hmm.
UNLV is 26.5-point favorites against the FCS team, Idaho State. So
They're 26-point favorite.
26.5. So
26. Oh yeah, that
got to win
half
by
is very
27.
important.
So pretty much
They,
four
they're gonna.
touchdowns.
They're saying
Four touchdowns.
they're gonna beat Idaho by 4
State.
touchdowns.
Idaho
Idaho
State
State
by
by
4
4
touchdowns.
touchdowns.
Yeah.
Well, I agree. UNLV.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't.
I think UNLV wins, and I'm actually going to take them to cover the 26.5.
No.
Yeah.
You think they're gonna? You think that they're
I'm
going
going
to
for my
keep playing all their starters once they start to get up over 2 or 3 touchdowns? They're going to pull those
because
people out, and you're going to have the water boy in there. They're going to be pulling a cheerleader to go
that's
play.
fine, but
They're
we
not
might be
going
up
to do that.
28-0 after the first quarter. They ain't pulling people
Yeah.
after the first quarter. Give me
All
UNLV to
right.
cover. Give me UNLV to cover this weekend. I like
Wow.
it.
So you're
I
going
like
for
it.
2 or 0.
Yep. Give me my 2
Wait.
points right there.
All right. I'm just doing straight up win.
Yeah, that's fine. Take your That's smart.
I'm putting little ones next to these just so I know how many points I'm going to get. So when
Yeah.
I win.
Go right ahead. The next
What's
game
the
on the
end prize
docket,
going to be? What's the end prize going to be at the end of
trophy.
this?
Trophy.
A trophy? I'm already going to have a trophy from the Detroit Lions.
Well, we have plenty of time to we got all the way until March to figure out what the prize is going to be at the end.
Okay.
A lot of
I want it
picking.
to be good.
Yeah.
I need a new dishwasher. Mama needs a new dishwasher.
Mama needs a new car.
Mama needs a new car. No, I like my car.
The
My
third
Rover
game
is
on the
good.
docket, Fresno State heads to uh, play Kansas. That game is taking place on the campus of KU in their newly renovated stadium. Kansas,
Hmm.
that's a 5:30 p.m. Central Time kick on Fox. Kansas right now sitting at 13-point favorites against Fresno State.
I'm going to do Kansas, even though I don't want to. I don't, there's just something because I always cheer for K-State. So I don't really like to cheer for KU, but I will. I'm going to go straight up win because I'm not a big fan of Fresno
Yeah,
at all.
I love Rock Chalk Jayhawks, baby. Give me KU. I love their head coach.
You do, huh? You
Won
love him, you want to marry him?
won
Okay.
multiple national championships at the University of Wisconsin Whitewater.
That's it, coach. Shut the front door. I didn't realize that.
Tell
Even
them to shut
Rocco's
the front
excited
door.
about that.
Don't tell me to shut the front door. You're closer to it. Go tell them.
Shut the front door. I didn't realize. That's awesome.
Yep.
Okay, I'm even a bigger fan now.
But
So I gotta tell you, Rocco discovered his reflection in the windows, and he freaks out now over it. And he goes nuts at night. So that's what's happening.
yeah, Lance Leopold is the head coach of KU. Want to know where he was born? It's not. It's in Walworth County, I believe.
Oh, I was gonna say Wales because that's where I was born. Walworth County, Elkhorn. Nope. Let me guess. I get 3 guesses.
Yeah, I'm not. Let me just. Oh, just kidding. It's not in Walworth County. So you get
Where is it? What county?
Jefferson County.
Oh, okay. Well, Fort
Nope.
Atkinson. Cambridge.
Nope.
Cambridge is Dane.
There's 2. Last guess.
Well, I'm not going to say Jefferson because it's Jefferson County. Deerfield is Dane. Johnson Creek.
Nope.
Johnson
0 for
Creek
3.
isn't Jefferson. What is it?
Jefferson.
Really? I said Jefferson.
You said it. I'm not gonna pick Jefferson because it's Jefferson County, and I just like, haha, sucker. But
I said it. Technically, I said it. I win.
So we both got Kansas. So moving on,
Okay.
next one. Talking about Big Red and the Hilltoppers. Western Kentucky hosts Sam Houston on Saturday night at 6:00.
Sam Houston.
Yeah,
Where's
they're
Sam Houston from?
down in Texas.
I should have guessed that.
Western Kentucky.
This is a D1 game.
Yeah, Division I football.
Is it like Division I football, like your Division I football at Western?
FBS. Sam Houston is, I believe, making their second year in FBS football this year.
Okay.
They travel to the Hilltoppers in Western Kentucky, and WKU, Western Kentucky, 10-point favorites against Sam Houston.
Okay.
What do
I'm
you?
doing Western Kentucky.
You're just
Straight
picking
up.
all the favorites straight up.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going a little light. You know me. I like to
Yeah.
bet safe. I don't I
Uh,
don't want to get any zeros on my first. This is this going to be at the end of it how many weeks we win or total points?
total points. Oh,
See, that's why
how do you want to do it? Yeah, I think we do total points. I think
see,
we do
I'm going
total.
for total points. That's why I'm playing
Yeah.
it smart because I don't want any zeros.
Yeah. Good. Western
Okay.
Kentucky. Yeah, Western Kentucky, I think can wins. I'm gonna take Western Kentucky. Give me the Hilltoppers.
All right. Western Kentucky's all Will's going to pick. Me too.
Mhm.
All right,
So
number 5.
the final game, and I think
Mhm.
one of the most exciting things of why everybody loves Week 0 is that Hawaii matchup because Hawaii always plays on Week 0 just because the travel out
Hawaii.
to play in Hawaii, and they welcome an ACC team, so an Atlantic Coastal Conference team, out to Hawaii. And some might think that's a long trip, but they're actually coming from California because it's Stanford who's going out there
Why would Stanford? Why are they?
in the conference realignment. Stanford's in the ACC. Don't ask questions. We don't need to talk about that. But
Okay,
they
I'm
play at
gonna.
6:30, and if this app would stop closing on me every time I try to really get into the nitty-gritty of it, I could tell you what we're all about. But we're
Yeah, I
back,
don't know how to
and we
find
got
it
it.
here.
There's no spread even listed for it right now on
Really, it's
that
that
app.
hot.
I thought it was 2.5. I know.
Hmm.
Let me get you an accurate here. I'll just
Well, I don't like
pause it.
Stanford, so I'll never. I don't like them at all. I never will like them. So I'm not
Why?
even gonna. I
Why
don't
don't
care
you
what the
like
spread
them?
is. They could. I don't know. I just don't. I think it sounds too like Stanford, so I don't pick them.
Hmm?
So I'm gonna go with Hawaii. They could.
So you,
Hawaii could be the underdog by like 40 points.
well,
I'm still gonna pick
Hawaii
Hawaii.
is favored by 2.5.
Cool. There you go. Look at that. See?
So you're
Okay.
gonna take Hawaii.
It's a good pick. I'm picking Hawaii. See, even before
I'm
I knew that.
I'm gonna take Stanford actually to win.
Oh, what?
Give me,
Why is
give me.
that? Why do you think?
I just feel I don't. I'm not a big Hawaii fan. I think teams go out there and beat Hawaii all the time. Hawaii just gets the home game in Week 0. So I got Stanford. They're not only going to cover the 2.5, but I'm going to get 2 points out of this, and they're going
Mm,
to win the game.
well, no, I think everybody goes out there to go on vacation. Hawaii's always out there, so they don't need to go on vacation. So
Gotcha.
Stanford's going to lose.
Okay. Well,
Hawaii's going to win.
they're the
And mom,
picks.
I will have 5 points next week, and I will.
I hope you do. You'll do a little dance, and we'll do it. And so
I
that
have it
will
written
uh
down.
that will conclude this week's. We'll be back next week, talking more sports, talking more,
Golden.
getting into details as we get into what is arguably one of the best times of the year. Sports are coming to an end when it comes to some season, and the playoffs race are heating up, and sports are just
Yep.
starting and getting things
True.
really going. We'll have a couple guests on
Excellent.
here in a couple of weeks, giving you some our WNBA insider Josephine Rios. Oh, hey,
Dad's in the
this
background.
guy,
Wave, honey.
this guy, this guy decides he wants to get in. Tell
Gotta
him to
get
get
on.
out of get out. He's
Yeah,
not on the
gotta get on.
podcast. Not on the podcast. Uh, has to make an appearance, but we'll be back in a couple
Special
of weeks.
appearance.
And with that being said, this has been
Yep.
another episode of Bleacher Talk.